Hmm. Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. My name is Lynette. We are here about all things abacus. I am an abacus teacher. I've been teaching abacus for about 21 years. Thank you again for joining. Let's see. I've got one person. There we go. Okay. Just trying to set up some. It was really interesting on how everything is working. And so I was doing some research because I don't know what they're teaching in mainstream math. And it's very interesting. There was this one where they had negative numbers when they do subtraction. So it it's been interesting because the way they have it is they have the top number, which is the subtracted, and then they had the bottom number, and then there would be negative numbers. Let me show you. I don't even know if I could do that here. I guess I'd have to do this. There we go. So, um, so we're talking about this one right here. The negative number is 400 and I gotta get markers. So the question is 437. So we're gonna do 437 minus 162. And they were like, okay, from here to here is 3. So we're going to do 3, right? So this is 300 from here to here. Then here is minus 3. And then here is 5. So when you add it all together, sure, I like that. Because then what we're going to do here is you're going to do 2,700 plus 5. And then now you get the answer 27.5. I don't know. I'm going to do this. But then when we do it on the abacus, right? We have 437. Okay. And we're going to take away the 1, which is fine. Oh, sorry, 437. We take away the 1, which is fine. And then here, all we need to do is understand what the relationship. It's called relational awareness. That's a new word that I picked up. Relational awareness. Because what we're going to do is we're going to figure out what 6 is. 6, we know how to make a 10. We know 6 plus 4 equals to 10. So when we're looking at this as a bunch of beads, so we want to take away, there's not enough room, there's not enough to take away here. So instead of going negative, what we could do is we can utilize this 10. That 10 is here in the hundreds. So what happened is, if I break this out, let's see if I can break it out. One, two, three, 4. We have 3, 1, 2, 3, and 7. 2, Now we've taken away the 100. So we take away the 100, right? And then we're going to take away the 6, but there's no more 6. So this is where we have to change this out. Okay, this is where we change it out. So we actually have to change this out. So this is where it gets really wonderful. Okay, now, so now I have my 10. So I'm going to change this out, and that's my 10. So what we did was we got to take away 6. What are we going to do? Well, take away the 6 means what? Take away the 6 from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Notice you cannot keep these 4 in the hundreds column. You gotta move them back to the, you gotta move it back to the tens column. You see that? So what we're doing is we broke the 10, and that's what we do here. We have 4, 3, 7. We took away the 1, which we did, right? And then we're going to take away 6. But because there's not enough to take away 6, we got to add back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we take away from here 6, and then we add back 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we add back the 4. Notice, right? We want to make a 10, make a 5. 5, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 here, right? There's my 5. And then we add 2. Okay. And then we take away the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We take away the 5. And so our final answer becomes 275. But I think it's different than when they do the negative, because now it's keeping more stuff in your head. That's how I feel like you're keeping more stuff in your head that you got to remember. It's fine that you're drawing it out, but if you do this in your head, you have to keep track of the minus. That's what I wonder the most. Hello. Your Zoom link is not working? Oh, hold on. Oh, hold on. Let me copy. No, not share. Hold on. I see you, Alyssa. Copy. Let me see if I can send that out. I see you. Okay, hold on. Let me email it to you. That's really strange. Oh, I didn't update it? Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. Hold on. I'm still working. Got the emails. Here we go. There we go. Summer slide. This one, clone. This one. Let's see if this works. It's taking a little bit of time. I'm almost there. Technical difficulties. I love the technical difficulties. Oh boy. Okay, hold on. Where are we? We are over here. Okay, let's see. Zoom link. Hold on. Send. Okay, Alyssa, it is in the process. Let me know if I got it. Thanks. See you in a bit. Okay. Okay. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. I have some technical difficulties. Thank you so much for joining. Guest request, your viewers. Oh. Swipe. There we go. All right. There we go. All right. So that was the interesting thing about the whole negative. And I think, I don't know, it just feels a little, you have to, that's more things that you have to remember. That's more things that you have to like keep in your head. And I feel like that they're just making it more complicated, and they're just really stressing the idea, which is interesting, right? Because we all have different ways of processing, but I don't know if doing a negative like that would really help. I honestly don't think so. I honestly don't know. So, all right. So thank you again, everybody, for joining. Oh, hello, Alyssa.
Hello.
Technical difficulties. I love it. All right. Yeah, I guess that's why Tammy's not here either.
She might be listening or watching on the
uh,
YouTube because there were
uh,
three. Now there's probably two.
no, there's only one now, and that's me.
Oh,
So maybe
okay.
she got the email. I don't know. So, oh yeah. So I was going back to there was this concept of the negative, and I don't know if you caught that. And I thought that was it was interesting, but I don't think I like it because now we have to keep more things in our head.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I think that it's one of those things like, why do we have to keep so much in our head when we can just know our relational awareness? And our awareness is all about how to make a 10. So when we do how to make a 10, since I want to have a 6, I know that I'm going to break my 10 like that, and then I'm going to add back the 4 is what I just showed you. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So when I was talking, that's what this was. It was all about relational awareness. A relational awareness is understand that this is related to these, right? And so it's the same thing as we have this is equal to this. Right? And it's the same thing with this is, right? These are all relationships. And
So
it all stems from,
did you create the term relational awareness?
I did not. I found somebody talked about it and I was like, oh, that's what it is. I don't, yeah. So they called it relational awareness.
Oh, I've never heard of that. So is that
Yeah.
what's another term for it? What did you call it before this?
I just call it making a 10 and making a 10. Making a 10, I'm just thinking about it. It was make a 10 and break a 10. I was just talking about this part right here, but I didn't have like a terminology for it. How they're all related and seeing the patterns on that. I didn't do that.
Oh,
Yeah. I thought that was very interesting. I don't know who coined the term relational awareness.
I see. Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Which is different. I mean, this is fine, right? The kids will be like, "Oh, I don't need to know how to group and regroup." But I think the problem here is that they have to keep the negative in their head. Which number, because it's fine if you write it out. It's another thing when you have to start doing it in your head.
Oh, okay.
You
Okay.
know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a -3. I have to subtract it from the 100. I have to subtract it from the hundreds.
Oh, okay. Okay. I think I get it.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't, I was wrestling with this and I was like, that makes sense. But then when we go, yeah, when we go into mental math, this is where it becomes like kind of not so good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So,
that makes sense.
right? And so there
Yeah.
was another one that I found. There's another one that I found. Oh yeah, there was this one that I found. I've been finding a lot of like they're doing so many different ways, so many creative ways of doing math, which is fine, but the problem is they want the kids to know. And I'm like, what? How are they going to know this? So this was like, oh my gosh. So I saw this one. And I actually asked my friend who is a second grade teacher. He goes, yep, we still teach it. And I'm like, what? So here we understand, right, that we're going to break this up. We understand this, right? 10 and 4,
Mhm.
right? So what they're doing is they're taking, they as in mainstream math, they're taking this number and they're splitting it 4 and 2. Because we're minusing, they group these two, this becomes 0. Does that make sense?
Uh-huh.
Then what they do is they take this and they minus it here. I laugh because it's such a roundabout way of what we're doing. So what we know is then it becomes 10, it becomes 8, right? That's the answer.
I can
Okay,
see
now,
the minus the 4. I mean,
yeah, this,
but minus the 6. No,
here's, yeah,
actually, it would be minus the 10 plus the 4.
it would, yeah. So
In
what,
abacus.
but see in abacus, okay, so let's do it abacus way. Abacus way, we still separate 10 and 4. We have the 6. So in abacus way, what did we do is we take it away from here, right? We have 4 left over, and then we add it back to here. And that would give you the 8.
So they're almost halfway there. It's the confusing part is when they minus the 2 to get the 8.
Exactly, exactly. They're almost there.
Mhm.
They're almost there. So what do we do? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? So that's what 10 looks like.
Mhm.
We have 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we have 14, right? So what
Mhm.
do we do in abacus? In my trusty little abacus,
Mhm.
we have 14 on the abacus. We take 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because this is in the tens place, it's got to go back to the ones place. We take away the 10 and then we add it back to here. 5, there's my 5, and then we have 3. 1, 2, 3.
Mhm.
We get 8. So they're yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're right around it, they're getting closer to abacus.
All you have to do is use the partners to 6.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
the partners for 10, well, the partner of 6 that makes
6.
10 is the 4.
Exactly. Exactly. So they're almost there. They're almost there, but abacus, we don't do this. Abacus, we just take away the whole number because from here we know that 6 and 4 will make it 10.
The 10. And so when you're subtracting that 10, you're actually subtracting the 6.
You're taking the 6 away from the 10, but
Yep.
because you have extras, you got to add it back. What do you
You
call
have to
it?
add, because you have to have a balance.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Funny, right? So
Mhm.
they're almost there, but not quite. And but the problem is it's a lot of paper and pen. This is a lot of paper and pen, I feel like they need to write this out,
Yeah, especially, yeah. That's interesting,
right?
right? The 6. I mean,
Yeah.
mm,
I don't break up my 6 like this.
Mm-mm.
right? I don't memorize six math facts. The math, yeah,
Yep. I just did it.
right?
Yep.
Yeah. It's just one of those things like they're almost there, but they're like two steps, they're missing two steps. Or they're missing like, I don't know what you say, like, yeah. They're like they're missing the mark a little bit. That's what it is. So those are all the things I've been researching on.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So I had an experience
Yeah.
um, where I showed my video with the 96 plus the 5, I think it was.
Yeah.
Um, and what I came to realize in the adult book, you there's some found when you're showing someone a video and they've seen it the first time, because what they yes, they have all about they have right, which math is it? Right Start Math. Okay,
Yeah.
Right Start Math does use the abacus, but they use the abacus where it's not the Soulborn, it's the other type of
Yeah.
abacus.
It's a 10 beat abacus. Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's a 10 bead abacus. And as I was showing her the video, in my video that I did, I probably should have indicated in there that there are not enough beads to add the 5. So anyway, because I just realized I'm past that foundation. And so
Yes.
so when you're teaching someone else, they're going to have a lot of questions like I had. And so in this Abacus adult book, you go from you do the right brain. No. The let's see, what is it? The foundational. Let me. Okay, turn another page. Yes, the big brain notes, and you start at the very beginning in your book with
Yes.
the plus the fives, or I forgot. Actually, let's go to the beginning of the book because I think you
Okay.
have it. I think you
So in
have.
the beginning of the book, I explain how to read the abacus.
Yes, that's the first step, is
That's
how
the
to
first
read
step.
the abacus. And I
Mhm.
did show her that.
Okay.
Um,
Who
but
are you showing?
I was showing a friend.
Okay, okay, okay. I just need context. Okay.
Yeah,
So you're showing her how to read the abacus. Then we start talking about, did you engage with her on asking her what the numbers look like?
I did not, because I realized I just went straight to showing her my video.
Oh yeah.
And that was the mistake. Of course, I didn't have the abacus on and then with me.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
then I realized I'm going to bring the adult book.
Yeah.
The adult book gives the foundations of, first of all, you have to know what the abacus is, what's it for. And she's very familiar with the abacus because she uses the one for the Right Start Math.
Okay.
But they
Which is
use it,
fine.
which is fine. They use it a little differently. So
Yes.
some of the concepts are still there.
So I would, if I can interject a little bit, I would say what I would do is change you could, if she wants to modify it, because her right start is different colors. There's like blue and there's white, right?
Yeah, blue and yellow.
Blue and yellow. And then did you tell her to change the orientation to be something like that?
Oh no, because I would have never thought of that.
Oh,
I,
okay. So you were trying to explain it to her. So did she understand this? She should have understand this.
I didn't have that book. The next time I bring it, I will bring that book. So I just realized my foundations were not there. And because I kept on saying, that's a good question. I don't know how to answer that. And I got really nervous because
Oh,
I felt like, oh my goodness. And that's when I went back to that video that I showed. I'm like, I realized, yes, I got the concepts of being able to chain, but
yes.
I should have gone through the steps of, okay, do you have enough beads? that stuff.
Yes.
And I didn't show that in my video. And so in this adult book, it is so great because you start with the brains of the abacus. You start, first of all, you have to know how to read the abacus. Second of all,
Yes.
you need to be able to put simple 2-digit numbers on there. You need to be able to count from 1 to 100.
Yes.
And then you start going, I think you said like 1 through 5, and then you did the 10,
Yeah.
and then you did 100s all the way up to 1,000 with
Yeah.
those. It's called the big brain notes. I think
Yeah.
you have like, yeah, like that, up to even
Yeah.
1,000.
Yeah.
But those are so essential. And then you give an example of how they put put 2 digits, put 3 digits, put 1 digit
Yep.
on the abacus. That's so foundational. I mean, and then when you kept on saying earlier, oh, this is higher level math, I'm like, oh, yeah, right. But I realize, yes, it is.
It is.
It is.
Yeah.
That's why she's
Yeah.
asking me all these questions.
Yeah. What sort of questions was she asking you?
Well, she wanted to know what the blue bead stands for.
Okay.
And she didn't understand the dot that I was saying because I was talking about place values.
Yeah.
And then when we got closer, she could see the black dot there.
Yeah. Nice.
So there's a lot that you want to know about the abacus
Yes.
before you even start doing a
Yes.
problem such as 99.
Mine or 99 plus 100 or 99 plus 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I had it. I
So
wrote
I
it.
so I thought what I would do is I would bring this book
Yeah.
and then I'll refer this book to her so that she can order it herself.
Oh, nice.
Because
So, yeah.
it's a great introduction book for learning how to use the abacus. And because I told her on the other abacus, even though you flip it over and you got your ones and your tens and your hundreds, one of the things that makes the right start math abacus difficult is that it's hard to contain the beads because they'll slide down. And so that's why I like the Soborn one.
Soroban.
Yeah,
Okay.
the Soroban, way better.
What do you mean by sliding down? Because it's ours have that same problem if you do this, right?
Well,
So you have to
right, but
slide it down.
I wonder if
So
I have it. Hold on.
right start goes like horizontal. All you got to do is just change the orientation to do that.
But you have 5 beads, one color, 5 beads, another color, and then you have 10 rows of that.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Do you have a right start math abacus?
No. But I could show you. It would look something like this, right?
Let me find mine.
Okay.
Find it. I haven't used it in a hot minute. Like, oh goodness, I hope I'm not. Oh. What I will do is I will look for it and bring it next time.
Okay.
Because that will.
Well, okay, but it would look like this. This would be like blue or yellow, and then I would change the orientation. It'd still be sitting on the table. That's what I would
Yeah,
do.
it is kind of like that. It's just it's all your yeah, because see, although you have yes, it's
Yeah.
exactly like that.
And then take it one step further, I would get a piece of string, and that would be your that would be your your horizontal bar.
Okay, let's try a problem with that and see what happens.
Exactly the same. It's just hold on. So we could do 99. So 99 on the abacus, there's 9, right? There's 9 like that. Okay? They're supposed to be touching. I'm going to use this line right here to make it touch. How about that? Is that all right? This line right here?
Sure.
Okay. So this is 99. You're going to ignore these two bottom. It's just a little bit more cumbersome. So we want to add the 5. Add the 5 as minus the 5 plus the 10. Plus the 10. Plus the 10. Cannot plus the 10. Plus the 10 minus the 9 minus the 5. So then the answer is 100, 0, 4. You all right? It's harder to see because I don't have the actual thing, but
I'll show you the thing because it's a lot. Because they have a totally different.
Yeah, I don't follow whatever they're labeled up here. What I'm saying is you could use their thing and still use it like a Soroban. I'm not saying to use their labels I'm not saying to use their labels because I don't understand their labels. I'm just saying to use the physical beads like this. That's all.
Okay.
That's all. That's all I'm saying. Just you can use the beads, but I don't know how they do their labels.
Yeah, I'll find it. I'll find it and I'll show you.
I remember we talked a little bit about it and it was just really confusing because I wasn't sure how they got their place values.
Well, if you go on the internet, look up look at Right Start Math, and they will show you what the abacus looks like.
Okay, so right. Yeah. Yeah, I see it, but like what I don't understand is hold on, let me see if I can. Oh yeah, see, let me see if I can share screen. There we go. Yeah, see, like here it says thousands, hundreds, and tens. I don't understand that.
That's for your adding and subtracting and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't understand that. That's not intuitive for me.
Yeah, it's just another way of use. Because see, that would be
see, this is like I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. It says 2 and is this 3? So is this 3,000?
That's 3,000, yes.
Why is it in 2 different columns? I'm not here to judge. I'm just like that. It doesn't make sense to me. Because now you're doing extra adding when the beads are not representing.
Well, that could be just representing a number, like in your book when you're representing a 4-digit number.
But this would be 4 here, and then this would be 6 here, and then this would, I have to count that. 4, 7. So you have to know that this is 7, and then this is 2. You know what I mean? It's a little bit more. Once you get to 9, what happens when after 9?
I don't know.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. To me, it's not intuitive. Like if I pick up a Soroban, I could be like, oh yeah, this is how I do it. I remember.
We're just not used to how to use it. But there are videos where people show you how to use that type of abacus.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is it's great to learn it, but then let's say you go out like 20, 30 years and you come back, you'll be like, I don't remember how to use this. You know what I mean? Like it's not intuitive.
Well, the other one's a little bit easier because you have the 5. What you know what the top bead represents? That'll represent 5. You know that. And then you know that the bottom beads represent 1.
Yeah.
But that dot indicates your place values. It's kind of like the other one. The other one indicates your place values too.
Yeah, but it's okay. Go on.
So, and then once you know what the role of how to create the 5 and how to create the 10, I visually see what the 10 is on the Right Start Math, because you have they want you to know that there's a split that the 5 beads represent 5.
Right, that makes sense. I do understand that.
And then the other five, so then because they'll practice counting, they'll like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Right.
And then they'll go 5 plus 1, 6, 5 plus 2, that's 7. You know that 5 are one color and 2 are different. So you know
Mhm.
5 and 2. They, 5 and 1, 5 and 2, 5 and 3, 5 and 4, 5 and 5.
Yeah.
That's kind of how they do that.
I'm sorry, say that again. 5 and 1 is 6, right?
Yep.
Okay. Five
Five
and
and
two.
two.
So they're talking about the blue bead. So after you do the
Yes.
5, then there's the blue bead.
It's
Okay.
kind of like the other one.
But
The
see, this says this is 8 though. So why is this 8 and not 5 yellow beads and then 3 blue beads?
I don't know. I can't answer that one.
See, but that's what I'm saying, right? That's what I'm saying. Like it doesn't seem, it's more taxing on the cognitive mind.
Oh, okay. Cognitive overload.
Yeah, cognitive overload.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel what they're doing with like basic with public with mainstream math and everything else. Like even with this right start. Like sure this is 3, but then how come it's not just on one? I feel like it's a little bit cluttered.
How about I go research that for you and I'll be able to answer that.
Okay.
Let me do that.
Right. And so what else were you telling your friend? So but your friend knows about right start, right?
Yeah, well, yes, she knows about right story. I'd be able to ask her a little bit more on that.
No, no, no. But my question is she's worked with right start, so she understands the concepts of concrete, abstract, and representational.
Probably.
Okay. But like she's done questions on right start?
I
Like
believe
you
she has.
okay, like you have on our like you have on the abacus, like you have on the Sorbonne. You know what I mean? Like you're working with the Sorbonne, so you know abacus.
Yes.
Okay.
I did a little bit of right start. I haven't really gone. I mean, they go all the way up to what, algebra or pre-algebra or something like that. With that, I don't know how much they use the abacus or what they're using it for.
Oh, okay.
I know I have a book
Yeah, yeah.
on it. Right start, so I'll have that already researched out for you next time.
Okay,
And I can
okay.
just kind of
But
be a little bit familiar with it.
thank you so much for the compliment of my books. That was the one thing, like somebody was like, this is really easy. And I'm like, yes, I understand this is really easy. But the point of this is to show you and to get familiar on how the beads move. So if this is 5, I want to add 4. I just want you and your brain to see what it looks like to add 4. And that's why this is super easy. Have you gone through this book yet?
I'm gonna do it.
Oh yeah.
I got one page, but I'm gonna do it now. Now that I had that question, and especially when I pulled it out and I started, because I looked at the brain notes
The
for
big brain notes, yeah.
the 2-step, but
Oh,
you go farther with the adult book.
I I do.
Yeah.
Oh, like this one right here?
Well, this is a combination of everything. You having multiplication, addition, subtraction. But on the 2-step book, I think you only have it up to, let me get them. I think where did okay, I'll get it.
Okay, so we're talking about the 2-step book. Yeah,
Okay, so when you open up to the 2-step and you
yeah,
have the big brain, you have big brain where notes understanding 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4.
yeah,
And then you have understand big brain notes, understanding 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
right.
And then you don't have any more foundational stuff on that. It's
I
probably,
do. Foundational is right here when they start subtracting the -4.
oh, yes. It just, yes, you're right. Oh, there's the big brain, 10, 11, and 12. Yep, I see that now.
right? And so after that, there's the spin the wheel. So what we want to do is we want to practice understanding how to minus the 4 when using the 5. So that's where these are questions. And then after that, there's a big brain notes, right, to do the 10. And then understanding how to plus 6,
Yes.
right? So then after you finish how to plus 6, then we start combining the two.
Yes. That's
Yeah.
when you start doing it. In the adult book, you have them all up front.
Yes. In the adult book, it's a little bit more condensed because I
Yeah.
didn't think that the adults needed to be so broken out. Um, but
You
I mean,
you have understanding, big brain notes, understanding 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, big brain notes, understanding 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
yeah.
Big brain notes, understanding place value, 1, 10, ones
Oh
and
yeah.
10.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then,
It's the thousands, hundreds and the thousands. Yep.
yeah, then you have the big understanding, because I was showing her a problem that involved the tens.
You
You
did?
know, well, 99 plus 5,
Right.
you're gonna end up doing place values in the hundreds with that problem.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So
But there's a lot there.
yeah. Plus there's
Uh,
it's a two-step, it's a chaining. So
it's a huge chain problem.
it is. It is.
Yeah. I would probably start off with some of these questions here. That's why the questions
5
have to be
plus
really
5.
specific.
I thought, well, that's why you want to, first of all, and I think she would get it really fast. First of all,
Yeah.
let's do problems on how to add up to 5.
Yeah.
That will come really fast. And then
Yeah.
start with 9 plus 7,
Yep.
or
Yep.
3 plus 8, and
Yep.
just start that way.
Yes. Yes.
Because you have to see how the beat, because that's when you're starting to get into the making of the tens, and the, and
Yes.
the making of the fives in there. And,
Yep. And that's why the
that's
framework.
the other thing that came to my mind. That the framework, all I have to do is show her the framework, because you do this so beautifully. You explain everything, and it's written down on paper. So,
Yes.
and it's very easy to follow.
Yeah. This one was one of them too, where this is everything about this is everything. This is in the sequential book.
Oh,
And
wait, what's
so
that page?
this is page 12. And so what I did was, this is everything about commutative property, knowing how to make a 5, how to make a 10. This is all the relationship. And then here's the workflow. So here you start off, is there enough beads? Yes or no? Yes or no? And then yes or no.
Oh,
Yeah, that's in the sequential book.
oh, wow.
Yeah. And
Okay.
so because I felt like by then everybody should know, but it's still nice to have as a reference. And I felt
Mhm.
like that this one is a little bit much, because I did this one because I wanted to be more teaching, but this is a review. So that's why it's a little bit more condensed.
It's good to have both, though. I mean, because it depends on where you're at. I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Exactly. So that's where the sequential book is all about review, and then you go into the adding and the subtracting.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't have that book yet.
Okay.
I have a quick question. So
Sure.
I sent you, no, I didn't send it to you. It's on in the
Yes.
communities page. Did you see that?
Yes. 35 plus 35 plus 35 plus 35.
Yeah, I think I sent you like a whole page of the well, I have it on my phone.
Yeah.
Um,
The taking away or the subtraction one? Which one did you want to do?
let's do, let me pull it up.
It
Oh,
was, let's see if I can show you what I have.
okay. Okay, there it is. Um, Okay. So the examples that they have add 19 plus 19 plus 19. Since
Okay.
since 19 is one less than 20, the sum of four 19s is four less than the sum of four 20s.
Right.
So 19 plus 19 plus 19 equals 20 plus 20 plus 20 minus 4.
Right.
But I thought what's so cool with this is that you can do repeated addition.
Yes.
And you go 27 plus 27 plus 27 is the same as saying 30 plus 30 plus 30 minus 3. And you're doing both of those on the abacus. You're seeing that, first of all, with 27 added 3 times, the formula is the same. It's plus the 7,
That one right
it's
there.
plus the 10 minus the 3.
Yeah.
And then doing the abacus again,
Right.
33 times, which you're getting 90, and then you're minusing the 3, which gives you plus the 7 there.
Right.
So it's just showing two different concepts there.
Yes. And I find it fascinating. Yeah, and that's why using the abacus first, understanding the fundamentals, and then when you start seeing other ways of doing it, it's not as scary. Like it makes sense now.
Yeah, you'll be able to see the pattern.
You'll be able to see the pattern.
Yeah. So that's kind of what I wanted to do with this.
Yeah.
I,
So yeah.
the 99 plus 90, and I got to remember, because sometimes I miscount. I got to remember actually the first number that you have to, any of these numbers, you're putting the first number on the abacus, and then you are adding the other, like 27 plus 27, then you're adding just 2 more times, so I don't get mixed up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I could see that. And that's the other issue, is making sure that you keep that in your brain.
Or with your finger, or cross out.
Yeah, but there still has to, but see, uh this one to me would be a little bit difficult. You would have to like really plan ahead what your question is if you
Okay.
wanted to do it mentally. But if you write it out, it's easy,
Mm-hmm.
right? But that's the thing, right? So we can write it out. The way they have it is they change it to 30 plus 30 plus 30, but because you added 3 to each of these, you need to minus 9.
Only 3.
No, 3, because you added 3 here, plus 3 here, and then plus 3 here. This is equal to 9. So you have to minus 9. Okay, so let's do it. So we have 27, right? We add 20, we add 7, right?
Okay.
Add 7 here.
That's
Plus the 7 is plus the 10
plus
minus the 3, minus the 3, minus the 3.
we don't have enough beats, so we have to subtract the 5.
Yep. So what do we have right now? 54, right? 54. Okay. And then we're going to add 27 again, add the 20, add the 7. Plus 7 is plus the 10 minus the 3.
3.
So our answer is 158. It's equal to 81.
Yep.
Okay. So here, we do it here. We do 30 plus 30 plus the 10 plus the 5 minus the 2 and plus 3 again. That now gives me 90.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And then
Yep,
from
it is.
here, you have to minus 9. because you added 3 from here to here, you added 3 from here to here, you added 3 from here.
Yep, you're right. Yep, minus
and
the
then this
9.
would become -1. Yeah. I think it's fun the way they do it, but I don't think this is a good strategy if this is where you want to. I mean, it's a fun way to like think outside the box,
Uh-huh.
right? So like the next one I see is this one was interesting. 200 298 plus 299 plus 300. If this becomes, what did you do here? You added 2. This becomes 300. This becomes 1. So you have to know that you added it, right? So then this becomes 3. So this is 900. And then you have to make sure you take away 3.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's do the 298 plus 299 plus 300.
Okay, so on the abacus, I still feel like the abacus is, yeah, it's just the way we do it, right? So we add 2, add the 9 is here, right? Plus the 9 is plus the 10 minus the 1, plus the 10 minus the 1, and then plus the 10 again minus the 1, and then add 300. So the answer becomes 897.
Oh, yeah.
897.
Was not that bad. Yeah.
Huh? Say that again.
Yeah. I like that one. Okay. So
Yeah.
now the other way was 300 plus 300.
Plus 300, and then take away 3.
Okay, so you have 300 plus 300 plus the 3 minus the 2 plus 300 is 900.
Yeah.
Okay, minus, yeah, okay.
Minus
So
3, because you have to remember that you added 3 here.
So minus the 3
Yeah.
is minus the 10 plus the 7.
Yeah. So what do we do here? Minus the 3 is over here. We got
Yeah.
9, right? Minus 3. Minus 3 is plus the 7 minus the 10. Minus the 10. Cannot do it. Plus the 9 minus the 10.
That's what I messed up on. Okay, I messed up. I'm like,
Yeah. So do it again. 9, take away 3, right? Minus 3 is plus the 7 minus 10. This is where commutative property happens, right? Minus 7. Minus 7 is equal to minus the 10 plus the 3. No, sorry. Minus 3 is equal to plus the 7 minus 10.
Yep.
Plus the 7 minus the 10. Minus 10 minus 1, right, is equal to plus the 9 minus 10. Plus the 9 minus 10.
Would you say minus 10 or just minus the 1?
You can say, no, I'd say minus 10 because you got to go from 0, 1, 0, 1. This is 10. I would not say 1 because then it sounds like you're doing this. So it's minus 1 is equal to minus plus the 9 minus the 10.
Okay. Okay. I see. Yeah, so then your answer is 897.
Yeah. So even if we did the other one, let's see. I gotta get more paper. Do that. Okay, do that. So then the other one was this one was kind of nice. See, it's interesting. So 25 plus 24 plus 23 plus 22. So what do you do? Well, so the way I would line it up is this is 25 plus 25. How did I do that? I had to plus 1. This one is plus 2, and then this one is plus 3. That is what the pattern that they're showing on the paper.
Mm.
So then you know that this is 100, right? This is 100. And then you need to minus 6.
-6 or -5?
Minus 6, because there's this one here. 3,
Oh,
2,
yeah, put twos,
and 1.
yeah. Yes, -6, yeah. I am like, hello. Okay.
Right? So
Yeah.
then we know 100 minus 6. Minus 6 is equal to plus 4 minus 10. Minus 10. Minus 1 is equal to plus 9 minus 10. So the answer is 94.
Let's do the 25 plus 24 plus 23 plus 22.
Okay. So
Yeah.
25, right? Plus 24 plus 20 plus 4.
Yeah. 49.
Right? Yeah. And then plus 23 plus 20 plus 3 plus the 10 minus the 7.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 22.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's an interesting take on a lot of that they're doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
That one was pretty easy.
Yeah, the only hiccup was like right around here when you get 49 and then you add the 23.
Okay. So 25 plus 25.
Which is easy, right? 25 plus 25, right? Plus another 25, and then another 20, and then 5.
All right, do that again. So you got 2 and you got 5.
Right? And then 25 again, which is 4, and then plus the 5. Plus the 5 is plus the 10 minus the 5, plus the 10 minus the 5. So we're here.
Yep, that's 50.
So add 70, we add 25, which is 75,
5,
right?
yeah,
And then we add 25. Add the 2,
2.
add the 5. Plus
Okay.
the 5 is plus the 10
So
minus
10.
the 5. So minus the 5 plus the 10. Plus 10 is minus the 9 plus the 10. And then you have to go back and you have to minus the 6. Minus the 6 is plus the 4. Plus the 4 minus the 10. Minus the 10 is plus the 9 minus the 10.
Oh, yeah. I think it's a good exercise.
It's a great exercise. It's a great exercise. And that's how we would abacify it. But understand the patterns. And I think that's the key is because because a lot of people get scared. They're like, I don't know what's going on here. Because we are comfortable with the abacus, it's easy to be like, oh, I see what they're trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that's what I do when I want to abacify. It's like, oh, what are they trying to do? Oh, okay. How do I do it on the abacus? And I mean, it's a great concept. The idea is a great concept. Like this one is nice. 9 plus 19 plus 29 plus 39. That's fine. So then what they're doing is understand the pattern. Plus 1 is equal to 10, plus 1 is equal to 20, plus 1 is equal to 30, and then plus 1 is equal to 40.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But the thing is you have to track all of these numbers that you're adding extra. And I think that's the difference between abacus and mainstream math.
Yeah.
Because it's easy for us on the abacus to keep a running total. 9, 19, plus the 10 minus the 1, 29 plus the 2 plus the 10 minus the 1, 39 plus the 3 plus the 9 plus the 10 minus the 1. Oops. So my answer is 96. Right? So that's the answer. 96. Let me know if I'm going too fast. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Don't let me
Yeah.
go too fast.
Okay, I'll let you know.
right?
just kind of watched to do it. Okay, so let's
So
do it
then
again.
here, okay, so 9
9 plus 19, so plus the 1, plus the
plus
9,
the 9
plus
plus
the
the
9,
10
plus the 10
minus the
minus
1.
1. Now we do 29
Add the 2
plus the 9
plus
is
9 is what? Plus the 10
plus the 10, which is plus the 5, and then
minus the
minus the 1.
4 and then minus the 1.
Yes. Now
Plus
we do
39 plus
9
3
plus 9 plus the
plus
10
9.
minus 1.
Mm-hmm. You get 96.
96, yep.
Okay. So then here, the way they did it is 10, 20, 30 plus the 10 minus the 2, and then 40 plus the 10 minus the 6. And then here they have to minus 4. Because if this is 100, you need to minus 4.
Mm-hmm. And minus the 4 is minus
Plus the 6
plus the 6 first,
minus the 10.
minus the 10. Can't do it. So minus the 10 is plus the 9 minus the 1.
Plus the 9 minus the 1. Yep.
Plus the 9 minus the, or minus the 10, whichever one you want.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So then you get 96.
Mm-hmm. So you get 96.
That's the number that you should get when you do, you should get the same number above.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Mhm.
Right. But I feel like because in Abacus, we keep a running total, you could, but you don't necessarily need to do the extra strategies. But that's why the strategies are there to make it easy for the kids to add, because when they add, there's a lot, right? There's just a lot of thinking.
What's the pattern in the 9 plus the 19 plus the 29 plus the 39? Because when you're doing that one, you're doing plus the 10 minus the 1. It's just reverse when you're doing that on the abacus, right? So you go 9 plus 1
9.
is
Yep.
plus the 10 minus the 1, right? Isn't that kind of what you're doing?
Wait a
Just
minute. So we have 9, and then we're going to add 19. So there's the 9, and then we add the 9 plus the 10 minus the 1.
Yeah.
It's the 9 that makes everything. It's the 9 that changes everything.
Mhm.
So we plus 20 plus the 9 plus the 10 minus the 1. So it's going to be this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's this one that pushes it over.
Well, on the abacus, you also notice that okay, hold on. Hold on 1 second.
Okay. So it's an interesting pattern. I do like it. It's just interesting. And so like there's another pattern here where it was like 190 plus 190 plus 190 plus 190, which is fine, right? So we could do it on the abacus. It's 190, 190. And then this one here is 1 and then 90 plus the 10 minus the 1. And we do it again, plus the 10, and then plus 9, plus the 10 minus the 1, and then do it again, plus the 10, and then plus the 9, plus the 10 minus the 1. So our answer becomes 76. So the answer is 76. So what they would do? I think they would do is plus 10 here, plus 10 here, plus 10 here, plus 10 here, making it 200, right? So 200 is equal to 800, and then you minus 4.
40. Yeah.
40. So minus 40. 1, 2, yeah, because this would be minus 40 because we did 800, right? So then minus 40 is over here, minus the 10 plus the 6. And so your answer becomes 160. So.
Oh, okay.
What?
Okay, let me do that 190 again.
Oh, okay. I thought you were out. That's why I kept going.
Yep. Oh, well, I was, but
Okay.
so 190 plus 1 9 is plus the 10 minus the 1, and then 0.
Mhm,
It's that 0 that's throwing me off.
mhm.
Okay,
All you gotta do is just practice with the zero and you'll be able to understand it.
and then you add 190 again, which is, so then we add the 1 plus the 9 is plus the 10 minus 1. So we minus the 1 plus the 10 is plus the 5 minus the 4. So you have 400, you have 570, and then we have to add the 190 again. So
Yep.
1 and plus the 9 is plus the 10 minus 1. Okay, so you get 760. So I need to just not worry about that 0 because nothing is
Yeah,
happening. It's really nothing's happening in the ones place.
exactly. But but using it on the abacus, you could see that, right?
Yeah,
You could
because
see the
you
pattern.
were doing it in the tens and the hundreds place. That's where you were doing that.
Yeah.
Sometimes that 0 trips me up. I don't know why.
Yeah. It yeah. And it's interesting. And that's why I really lean on the abacus because the abacus will show you the pattern.
Mhm.
That's it. So yeah, I did enjoy it. I did like it. And I was like, oh, that's an interesting way, but it's an interesting way, but I don't know if they would be testing on this. It's just another way of thinking about it, which is great. I think it's great to have other ways to think about it because the abacus is just really much like this is what we do.
I did try to do the division problems.
Oh yeah, uh-huh.
Um, and I was able to do the single,
Good,
but as soon as I got to the double, um, I could do it on paper, but
good. Do it
I
on
don't think
paper.
I don't think I. So I was wondering if we could do one division where there's single digit, and maybe I could try to pretend I'm teaching it to you.
Okay. For what? The single digit?
Yeah, the single you had some samples up on the
Yep.
community.
Yep. So this will be the last question.
Okay.
So let's do this one.
Okay. Let me write that down.
Yeah, I just got your email. Yeah, it's good that you commented on the in the YouTube chat.
Oh, you just got it now?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. What did I
yeah.
say? What did I say in the email?
Nothing, just the link's not working.
Oh, okay. There you go. Oh, you just got it now?
Yeah,
Oh, really?
yeah. So
That's
so yeah, it's good that you commented in the YouTube channel.
yeah. I was able to get on, and I'm like, yeah, and I was like, so, um, okay.
Yeah.
So, oh goodness, let's try. Okay. So
What are we doing?
first of all, we have one divisor, and you have um, uh, 3 digits for the
3 dividends.
3 dividends.
Yep, these are 3 dividends.
Really?
Yep. Because this is the divisor, this is dividend. Divisor, dividend.
I didn't know that each single digit was a dividend.
This
Okay.
whole thing is a dividend. Yeah, there's
Right.
3 dividends.
Oh,
Mhm.
3, 7, 8 is 3 dividends. Okay, so then to find out what your quotient is, you will take the 3 dividends and you will subtract the divisor.
Yep, is equal to
Is equal to two
equal to 2.
I don't
So
know what 2 means. So two would,
2 is the place value. Just
that's what I
it's
have 2 placeholders for the
yeah.
quotient.
Yeah, so what we call it is it's not the placeholder, it's more like a starting point.
Okay, a starting point.
Yeah, this is a start point. So 1, 2. So we're over here.
Okay, so ooh. Oh, we're gonna doing on that side. Okay, so then that's where you would put your 3,
Where?
right where your finger is. You put the 3, 7, 8.
No, 3 goes on to this side
Oh, okay. See, that's
because our
where.
quotient is going to be here. Our dividend will sit right here.
See,
3,
that's kind of where I'm getting mixed up.
yeah. And that's what's going to be in my book. So my book will show this.
Okay. All right. Yeah, that's the part I'm getting mixed up as to when to and maybe because the dot's throwing me off. But so because see, you're gonna be anyway, that's still the part that I'm still hooked up on. So
Mm-hmm.
the first thing you want to do is you want to you look at your divisor and which is 7. So 7 times what is equal to 37.
Yeah.
7 or less. So we know that that would be 5.
Yeah.
So 7 times 5 is 35. So you subtract the 3.
Add the 5.
Yeah. Oh, add the 5 first.
Add the 5 to your quotient.
Okay. And then minus
Take
35, you minus the 3 and you minus the 5.
Yep. So
Okay.
you're left with 2.
You're left with 2. And then you go with bring down the 8.
Yep.
So then 7 times what equals 28. And we know that that is, or less, would be 4.
Mm-hmm.
And that will give you,
Don't forget to put the 4.
yeah. Oh, yeah, because you subtract, oh, wow. 4. Yes. And then we subtract the 2 and the 8.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It's really beautiful. It's really beautiful. Simple.
okay.
Mm-hmm. That's why Tammy wants to do it on the abacus because it's simple and it's neat and tidy.
Okay, because see, generally that is exactly what we do on paper. We go 7 times, and we'll put the 5 above the 7 right away, and then you're basically multiplying, and
Yeah.
then you go 35, and then you subtract, and then you go and you put the next one up before you've subtracted. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that is the pattern.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
So here's the answer, right? That's the answer up here. And that's
That's
how we do it on the abacus.
Yeah, that's the answer on paper, and then that's how you do it on the abacus. Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a really elegant how the division was done.
Oh wow. Can we do one double digit?
Okay.
You can just pick the one. That part probably is probably a lot harder for me.
But it just depends on how you're going to explain it.
Well, I didn't do a very good job. You helped me. Thank you. Okay, 24. Let's see if I can get this a little bit better. Okay, so you have 3 dividends and 2 divisors,
Mm-hmm.
which is 3 minus 2,
Mm-hmm.
which gives you 1.
Yeah, I would go here.
Okay.
Why? Because if I go here, I have no more room.
So when you go, oh, so when you go there, you have no room to subtract.
I have no room to put my dividends. If I go here, I have no more room to do my dividend. That's why you need to be column flexible.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going over here. 1. And then what do we do?
So then you put 9, 8, 4.
Mhm.
Oh dear. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, you had, oh, because I have to leave room for 2
Mhm.
spaces.
Mhm.
Okay, so I lined that, I lined that wrong. Okay,
You
so
lined what wrong?
I put the 9 over where that dot is.
Mm.
That's what I did.
Well, that's why I put my finger here to say this is where my answers is. I put everything on the other side.
Aha. Okay. So 9, 8, 4. So now we basically say 2 times what equals 9
Or less.
or less.
But remember, it's supposed to be 0, 9.
0, 9.
So what does that mean? That means instead of your answer here, your answer is going to be here.
Okay.
That's where the 0 comes in.
Okay. Okay. So that's 4.
Right. So 2 times 4 is equal to 0, 8. 4, 0, 8. We're left with 1.
Yep. And then we have basically 1 and 4.
No,
Oh,
you
1
got to
and
bring
8.
down this 8. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Because you look here, you see this, right? So you see how many times does 2 go? Oh, wait. So now because we did 2, we got to do 4. 4 times 4 is equal to 16.
16.
Take away 1,
Take away
take away
6.
6.
So how come we don't put the 4 up there yet?
You can.
Okay. No,
I usually just work it out here first before I put any answers here. Because I'm not on paper. I'm just showing you.
okay. Now we have 24.
Mhm. So how many times does it do it? It's 1. Add the 1 here. Take away 20. Take away 4. So my answer is 41.
Oh. All right. That one's a little hard in keeping track of where I'm supposed to go. Yeah.
Well, use the abacus to keep track.
Mhm.
Don't worry about the paper. So if I did it again, if I did 94, I know I'm going to go here. 2 times what is equal to 8, to 4, to 9 or less. 2 times 4 is equal to 8. 4
Mhm.
times 4 is equal to 16. 4 and then 6. And then how many times? So then we know 2, 0, 2, 0, 2. So I have to be here. 1 goes here. Take away 2, take away 4.
So when you do the I got the when you go, oh, okay. I got the first part where you end up putting the 4 up there, but then it's the 1 that I'm getting confused at when you're doing the problem.
So if you had 24, how do you get the 1? What times 2 is equal to 2 or less?
Oh, because I'm going back to 2. 2
Yeah.
times,
2 times what is equal to 2 or less?
oh, 1,
Yeah. Take away 1. 1 times 4 is equal to
4.
take away 4.
Oh, I had to go back. Okay.
Because you did it one time and then you got to do it again. It's a
I
loop. It's the loop. It's the pattern. You keep looping.
okay, okay. That makes sense. And then we basically, so the way to check you is to go 24 times 41.
Yeah, so we could do it. So 24 times 41. 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right?
Mm-hmm. 4 times 2 is 0, is 0, 8.
Good. And then
4 times 4 is 16, so 1 and then 6.
mhm,
And then we've crossed that out, so you go 1, 2, 3 right there. 1 times 2 is 0, 2.
0, 2.
4 times, oh wait, 1 times 4 is 0, 4. Oh,
Yep.
oh, okay,
So then your answer becomes
984.
yep.
I see, I see.
Yeah. But this is just to teach. But you should be just using the abacus. That's what Tammy does.
So I just forgot to loop back around.
Mhm.
Um,
Yep.
that's what I forgot with after that. Because I had
Well,
4 left.
yeah.
I had to realize, because I got to remember that my dividend just shrunk.
Yes.
It got smaller.
Yes.
So you're
And you
basically,
still have extra.
so you're saying how many 24s can go into 24?
Right.
One of one of
One
each.
time.
One time. That's it.
Mhm. Mhm.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. It's overthinking is what we're trying to not do.
I just
Right.
forgot that that each time we are um, multiplying and then putting that multiplier beneath the original dividend, that you
Yes.
are you're making it smaller
Yeah. We're subtracting it.
and
Uh-huh.
you're subtracting it, and then you're taking that same number and you're, but we're doing it one digit at a time. We're not taking 24. So yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. We're doing distributive property division now,
Yeah.
which is opposite of distributive property multiplication, which is, hand in hand. You do it one side, you do it the other side.
I actually finally got to get that one. I actually got that
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
because I forgot we were looping back.
Yep.
Oh, I actually got that one. All right, we'll have to do this. We'll have to do this again. I think because my teaching is like, because I'm still trying, especially, yeah. So I
But
got
going,
personal tutoring from you. Thank you so much.
you're welcome. You're welcome. But see, that's the thing is like, that's why the questions have to be gentle. You just can't get random questions because that's not how mainstream math does it. Mainstream math says, here you go, figure it out. Abacus, there's a path, there's a method, there's a process.
Mhm. So yeah, that'll be exciting for your division.
Yeah. Yeah. Now you know that's why it takes time for me to do my books because my books are very intentional. Just like when I did my math book for adults, It's very intentional. And the way I'm thinking is like, where are they coming from? If they don't know any abacus, they need to go from ground zero.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I try to do that step by step. And so that's why I think like it's it seems like it's so easy, but there's a lot of thinking that happens in all my books.
I'll say, yep, that's so true. That's so true.
I don't just put I just don't put things together. There's a method and there's a what? There is a process.
Mm-hmm.
Like even if you go to the other abacus books, they're not as systematic as mine.
You've looked at some others?
Yeah. Yeah, I do research all the time. I research how other abacus teachers do it, and I research how like Evelyn. I talked to Evelyn and I say, "How do you do it?" She's like, "This is what we do." I was like, "Oh, okay." And so I showed her and I just blew her mind when I was doing it.
Is she
And it's
teaching you differently now?
I don't know. I haven't seen her since. I
Oh,
haven't seen her since. She's looking to find other things, but I haven't seen her for a while. She's been really busy. I've been really busy. So
oh, okay, okay.
yeah. But yeah, I haven't seen her online for a while.
Oh,
It could be vacation time too.
wow. It could be a vacation time. And so
Yeah.
yeah, like I said,
Yeah.
you're very thorough. And so I can order from Amazon, or I can order from your shop now.
Yes, yes. If you wanted from the shop, let me know, and I can send it over. Yeah. If I
Okay.
don't have it, just let me know and I'll put it, I'll create a listing for it. It's just it's hard to keep track of all the moving parts. So if you're
Oh,
anything specific, just let me know specific and I'll start putting it out.
okay. And then the other question was, okay, on the website,
Mhm.
so on the online, so when I'm going to the book two, anything that's there, I can print it in color, correct? If you have
Oh
stuff,
yeah. Yeah, yeah,
but
yeah.
but in
So
your actual book itself that you're selling on Amazon and your store is black and white, right?
the physical book is black and white. The PDF, the ebook is in color.
I kind of like that in color.
Yeah. I like it in color. I like it in color, but it doesn't really add to it. Because if you really want it in color, you can color it. That will add the extra, like you doing things.
That is the thought that did come through my mind, especially when I was looking at where you're supposed to cut and paste some of the, like the moon or whatever, the different.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You color it yourself and then you create your own design.
Yeah.
Color that
Yeah.
first, and then
Yep.
you solve the problems.
Yeah.
You've created your own.
Yeah. And that's a sense of accomplishment for a student. And that's why I like having it black and white.
I never thought of that till now. Yeah, that's a
It
good.
was it huh?
I never thought of that. It just dawned on me earlier. I was like, yeah, wait a minute. I can
Yeah.
create whatever colors I want.
Exactly. Exactly. And you have that sense of ownership.
Mm-hmm.
So like I like it. I like it's like eye candy for the other books to give me color, but that's all it is. It's very passive. I feel like in my books the reason why I mean there's a little gray shading and stuff and that's fine, but it's for you to color it in. If you want to make it look pretty, then that's your design.
Yep.
That's why if you look at the color key, I don't say color it red, color it blue, color it purple. I'm like you figure out what color you want and you will do your own thing.
Okay. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it's a little bit, yeah, because it's only some of the books will I say color it blue, color it red, but that's like if I'm really explicit, like what I want them to do. But for the most part, a lot of my color by numbers is pick your own colors and then figure it out.
Yep. Makes sense. Makes sense.
There's a method to my madness.
Okay, I love it. It's I love it. So I think I'll be able to explain. What I'll do is I will show your books,
Okay.
and I will send. I'll show her the books, the physical copies of the books, and then what I will do is I will send her your link.
Is she interested in learning something different?
That's why I thought if I show her your books, then she
Okay.
can make a decision and say, "Oh, okay, here's the link." You
Okay.
like I can send the Amazon link, and then they
Yeah.
can
Yeah.
order it there.
Yeah. Yeah. That's not a problem. It's just not everybody likes abacus. Not everybody wants to rewire their brain. So it's up to you.
Well, I figure since she's doing Right Start Math and she's doing an abacus with the Right Start with that type of abacus,
Okay.
by showing her that there is abacus. I mean, because obviously they use it.
Yes.
There's
Yes. But some people are not open.
okay,
Just tread lightly. Tread lightly.
okay. So how do I tread lightly?
Just keep it open. And if she's like, okay, and then that's it, I wouldn't push it.
Okay, so should I show her my book?
Yeah,
Show
yeah, show her the book and everything. But if she's just like, no, I'm good, and I'll be like, okay, you know what I mean?
it's awesome. I need to do
Does
that.
that make sense? Like I know a couple of people that know Right Start, and they're like, yeah, 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 I know. It's like, okay, you do you. I'm gonna do my own thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I also think that sometimes when they do yeah, 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 it means that they don't know how this works. That how
Yeah, yeah, exactly. They don't know how it works. They think they know how it works, and that's
yeah.
why I wouldn't push them to get them to really know if they feel like that they know it. So that which okay, so here was another thing. Like there was a comment in one of the social media posts, and they're like, can you I don't know if I told you about this one. It was somebody asked to be able to critique my curriculum and compare it to Singapore math. And so this person asked the person that does Singapore math, and I said, she says, you know what, abacus is great, but I like to have it make sure that it's all 1-to-1. And I'm like, okay, I know she doesn't know the abacus method because that's a very simple overview that she doesn't really know the intricacies. And so I said to the commenter, be careful when you ask about critiquing a curriculum if they've never gone through the abacus curriculum, because it's like asking a person to write a movie review without watching a movie. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So on the flip side, people will be like, oh, I know what an abacus is. Like a person in Right Start. Oh, I know what an abacus is. I do blah, 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 blah. That's fine. But if they're not willing to be open to how abacus is, I wouldn't push it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and what you explained was an example that happened in a homeschool influencer. She was critiquing a particular well, it was math with confidence, actually. Anyway,
Oh, okay, right.
so what happened was the influencer didn't had never ever used it.
Oh, see, yeah,
And so that's why you want to be careful. So
yeah,
yeah, you're really wise of what you're saying because what
yeah.
that's
I don't say that I know everything about um I'm not saying I'm good. I'm not saying I'm better. I'm just saying I'm very careful with my words because it's great. Like you're showing me stuff at Beast Academy, you're showing me stuff with math, and it's like, oh, that's fantastic. Because I'm open to seeing how they do things. Do you see that?
yeah, and then
I'm not saying
all I'm
what
doing is turning around and just how to utilize the abacus on that particular part.
right, right. But it could have been different where I'd be like shutting it down, saying, you know what, don't worry about Beast Academy, just do it through the abacus. And that's not what I want because they can work very well together in different stages.
Yes, yes,
And it was amazing. It's like it's a different way of seeing it. did I teach it this way? No, I don't teach it that way because that's not how I taught my kids. You know what I mean? But it's interesting to see to see the pattern of what other people do. I understand that they want to add in more strategies. If that's too many strategies, you can always rely back on the abacus.
And that's kind of what Abram did. Once
Yeah.
once the problem, like that one problem we did last week, where it was all by itself and it didn't have the little steps you're supposed to do with that one pattern.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah,
He grabbed out the abacus and he did it on the abacus because he knows
yeah,
the formulas. So and
yeah.
eventually all those strategies are going to disappear, and you're just
Yes,
going to have a simple problem where you add
yes.
it, subtract it, divide
Yep.
it, or
Hmm.
multiply it
Hmm.
eventually, because that's what
Eventually.
arithmetic is really about.
Hmm.
But yeah,
It's good to expand. It's good to expand and see how it can be done, but it's not a strategy to be like, this is the only way, as they go through, what we were doing with the repeated addition, right? It's an interesting strategy. It makes, oh, I could do it if I needed to, kind of a thing. But this is not something that I'd be like, you need to know this hands down. You know what I mean?
yeah, I think that's where you lightly introduce, and then they use the strategy that they are most comfortable with.
Yes, exactly, exactly. And they will always, and I was just assuming a lot of my students will just always go back to the abacus and be like, okay, this is how I'm going to do on the abacus, and I'm just going to do what I'm going to do. But
Mhm.
it's interesting to see how to think outside of the box, not just, but again, be careful because it is pen and paper. So there's a lot more cognitive overload when you start doing all these different strategies.
Yeah, yep, makes
So,
sense.
yeah, because that's the other thing is like I do a little bit of that if the numbers are super easy, but it's
Mhm.
not my number one thing,
Ah, okay.
right? Like if it like we round up all the time, $29, 29.99. Okay, it's $30. You know what I mean? We do it all the time, and we do it already because we buy things,
Mhm.
right? If there's like the 99, remember the 99-cent store, right? Everything got rounded up. So
Mhm.
it's not a bad strategy. You know, it's just one of those things that we already do in general.
Yeah.
So
Well, thank you very much.
thank you. I do appreciate it. No, I do appreciate all the questions, and every time you bring up something new, it's like, how is it? I was like, let's take a look. So don't, yeah. I'm happy that you're feeling a bit more patient with me when we try to go through these things.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, no worries.
Um,
No worries. I mean, it's just part of the book that I have, and their teaching patterns. The whole purpose
yeah.
of that is just to see the patterns. And we were able to
Okay.
find out +1 for 99,
Right.
+1 for 29.
Yep.
And then we pretty much did it on the abacus because
Yeah.
Abram is he recognizes patterns.
Good. Good. Good.
I
Good.
I have him actually work out on the book first and then go on
Good.
the computer. So, but
Okay.
I might be switching up some math curriculums.
Good. See, now he knows how to chain. You can do anything. You can do everything and anything. The next step would be to get him to do multiplication and division.
He's still in the training because when I'm finding out,
Yeah.
I go,
Yeah.
Abram, we do some abacus a little bit with his. We do it with the Beast Academy, do it with the Math Confidence, but actually you got to work out of the book every day, a
Yeah.
little bit every day, so that you can be a fresh. Because he was like, I don't remember, and I'm like, I think he does. He's like, I haven't worked out of those other books in a long time, and I'm thinking, well, let's just work with what you have here.
Which books are you talking about?
Well, he's talking probably +5, -5, +10. I'm saying let's just work out of the second grade books.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Did you get the third book?
Mm-mm.
Okay, let me show that to you because that's all about chaining.
The, oh, book 3?
Yeah.
Let me see.
I don't know if I did it. I'm like, I am nervous to publish book 3. I
How?
just gotta I just gotta push the button and just publish.
The grade 3? I mean the grade
No,
2?
the book 2, grade 2, book 3.
And why are you hesitant?
That's just the way I am. I'm always hesitant because it's such a milestone book for me that I second guess myself all the time. I just gotta publish it. I just gotta publish it and just get it out the door.
What's second guessing?
I don't know. I feel a little it's always this thing before I publish. I feel very nervous. That's all.
Oh, well,
It's just a me thing.
I hope that what I explained about when I was trying to explain everything, that that big brain, that foundations book was fabulous to have.
I
That
I
doesn't
appreciate I
that's
appreciate the
not
compliment.
convincing. That's not convincing.
I appreciate the compliment, but it's still it's a thing that I think it's just a me internal thing just because I want it to be the best that I can be at the moment at that time, but then I have to remember that I can always go back and improve it. So I'm actually going back to my older books and I'm improving it.
Oh, what do you do? How are you improving those?
So in the let me see if I could show you. In the so what I gotta okay, here we go. So book this one, share. So this one right here is the plus 10 book. So
Mhm.
in the plus 10 book, um, there's this stars and planets. And I was like, it's great for what it was at the time. I mean, don't forget, it's been about a year. And then I actually have some students to finally, test to go through and stuff. A lot of people complimented that this is still great. But what I wanted to do it a little bit better. So in comparison, this is, planets and stars, color the stars red, color the stars blue. I'm trying to explain more now. And so what I did was 10 stars and I have more instructions. And then I have like the name and the date. So color red stars and blue stars around the planet. That's what here is. Color the same number of boxes in the 10 box. So circle the number of the same color in the equation. So I want them to circle red. I want them to circle 9 blue. And so here, color 1 square red. How many squares will be blue? So there's more explicit instructions when I do it. And that's the improvement.
Okay, so okay, directions. Color red stars and blue stars around the planet. Color same number of boxes in the 10 number box.
That's the 10 frame right here. The 10, I guess I should say the 10 frame.
Yes, yes.
So the 10 frame.
Color the same number of boxes in the 10 frame. Yes, that sounds better. Okay,
Right.
okay. Circle the
Numbers
the
with the
numbers.
same color.
I don't
So
understand that.
here, circle. So, and I gave you an example. Circle 1, circle it red. Circle blue, the number 9. Then you tell me there's going to be 9, there's going to be 1 red star and 9 blue stars. So you're going to color in 1 red star and then 9 blue stars.
I think in that sentence you need to identify what numbers you're talking about.
This
Because
is a general, this is general this is a general instruction. This is where the activity is.
okay,
Color 1 square red. How many squares are blue?
that makes sense.
Circle red and then circle blue. And that's it. That's the activity. And then answer the questions. How many squares are red? How many squares are blue? So then you go to the next one. Here, how many squares are red? How many stars are blue? Circle this red, circle this blue.
That
Color,
part that's the only part that's still confusing. So when you go back to the sentence at the top,
circle the numbers in the equation. Circle the numbers in the equation the same color. Because we're talking about the numbers in the equation. This is the equation, right? So
Oh,
then,
yeah, I think circle the numbers in the equation. So you're circling the 1 and you're circling 9. That sounds better.
that's it. Circle the numbers. But I want it to be very specific. Circle this red, circle this blue.
Then you need to still word it a little bit better.
Yeah, I'll figure that out. But for what it is more explicit what I'm trying to do here than it was in my first time.
Yes, it is.
So, I mean, that's the improvement that I'm doing. And then I'm trying to make it a little bit more in, because the way the book is, the spine really eats into the thing. So I'm making everything a little bit more centered.
More centered, yes.
Yeah, because
Okay.
it's the spine that I'm worried about. So if I look at it, this is book 1. This is the update. So again, circle, and I put in the directions, right? So they can kind of follow along. And then I do the commutative property, and then here's the how many reds are 0. So I got to make sure there's zeros there. Yeah. And then there's this spin the wheel. They spin the wheel. If it lands on 2, they put 2 here. They need to know what the partner is.
Oh, this is what you updated here on this
Yeah.
one?
Uh-huh. No, I just this is a brand new page that I've never had.
Oh,
Yeah. See, like this is a brand new page.
okay.
Yeah. So once I get that done, and then I'm going to yeah. So it's just a slow process for me to like go through, but that's what I got so far.
So this would be this would be the second edition.
Yeah, this would be second edition.
The second edition.
Mm-hmm.
So you would be phasing out the first edition.
Yeah. Yeah. Once I upload the new once I upload this, then there won't be a first edition.
Mm-hmm.
So
I like it,
but
yeah.
yeah, it just goes back to like, being more, because I assumed when I was building the books, I did a lot of assumption, but as now I'm teaching it out loud, I realize I need to be more explicit when I say things.
That's what I realized when I was teaching the one lady. Her child,
Right?
like, oh wow, there's so many things that she.
Doesn't know. Yeah, we
Oh,
assume, and we have to be careful not to assume.
yeah, yeah.
So
Just
that's why I'm trying to go back to my workbooks and be like, okay, how can I exactly explain exactly what I want the kids to do?
mhm. And
And
that
that's
would
what
be
it is.
considered your preschool, or that would be considered for your though that.
That's going to be, you know what I was going to do? That was going to be preschool. That was going to be a combination of preschool, kindergarten, and first grade. All of those 3 books is going to feed into this one line. I'll have a 3rd grade book, a 4th grade book, a 5th grade book, and that's as far as I go.
Yeah, because that's how far they're going to be doing with division. After that, you're pretty much going into
Algebra and stuff, yeah.
algebra.
So that's the, yeah, and I think, and that's the other reason why I'm going a little bit slower, because I'm still really finding the structure, finding the curriculum that works well, and I think that will work well, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to repurpose my Who books, and I'm going to call them grade, like kindergarten first grade series,
Oh, okay.
and I'm going to change the cover so they're all the same cover.
Okay.
Because like what I did with the 2nd grade book. Yeah. No. Yeah, with the 2nd grade book, I used the turtle, and then
Yeah.
I used the turtle, and then I used the turtle again, right?
Oh, okay.
So just in different poses. So I'm going to use the same color of owl and just different poses
And then
to know that it's one.
are you going to be putting a turtle for the second grade book too?
Yeah, it looks like this. Um, yep, looks like this.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So they're all connected. They're all, so you know that it's all connected.
Hmm.
Because I don't think in the owl books you know that they're all connected. You just know that they're all the same. You just know that they're owls. So I was going to make one owl, same color, and then just have them go across the different books.
And it's book 3.
Yeah. So that's book three, and it gets really intense. You've seen it. I mean, does get a little bit intense, like something like this. And I want you to write the formula. It's a paperclip one.
Yep. Yep. Yep, it
Mhm.
does. Well,
So I'm excited for it.
I
Huh?
look forward to seeing it. So,
Thanks. Yeah, I just gotta publish it. I think I'm just fussing around with it. I just one of those things that I've every time I publish a book, I always like it's a mental there's a mental block every time I publish. Even though this is going to be my 27th book.
but even though it's your 27th book, you've tweaked it and yeah, and you've made the foundation parts very easy to understand. And so, yeah, you
Yeah.
don't want to skip over, you don't want to jump into the book. You want to review over the fundamentals.
Yes, yes. And every one of them, the idea here is book three. Do not start with book three. The idea is just start with book one, go to book two, go to book three. And I think getting that structure has really helped me like tell you what the path is. And I think that's what I was struggling the most in the very, very beginning is trying to figure out how do I tell you as a consumer that I never talked to, what's the path I want you to go? So having it say book one, book two, book three, and having the same title, I think works very well. And now right? Now you know that these two are all together,
Hmm. Yep.
right? It's
So,
the series. And so I didn't do that for the first time. So that's what I'm going to do is I'm going to update it. And I'm going to put it in a series. So I might, you know what? I might keep this as a version one. And then version two, I'll say book one, book two, book three, book four.
oh,
I
okay.
don't know. I don't know yet. I haven't figured that part out yet.
Yeah. And so grade 3, is that where you're going to be the introduction to multiplication and division? Or,
Yes. Yes. Actually, there will be a book two supplemental for multiplication. So multiplication will be its own separate series.
oh, okay. I see.
So it doesn't matter if you're going to be grade two, because some people are like, my kids don't know multiplication. They can easily go into a multiplication book.
Okay.
Because yeah, the way I did the multiplication book is exactly the same. Fundamentals, this is what you do, this is how an abacus is, and so forth. And
Mhm.
so you will still have all of that.
Okay.
But
Cool.
yeah, so then it doesn't matter if you want to start multiplication in second grade or third grade or fourth grade, depending on, and that's the whole like the multiplication table is what I'm talking about, right?
Mhm. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I
It's
like.
just there's yeah, I just got to keep trucking away. I just got to stop and just push
Uh,
publish. I
yep.
just got to publish it.
Yep.
It's I've also took the time to really format, and that was another thing is like I really took the time to figure out how to format and stuff, and I do like it now. So before you're going to see the things, the 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 puzzles.
Hmm.
So instead of having the puzzle on this side, the puzzle will be on this side, and it will flow better so that I won't have a separate blank page.
Okay, so you'll have the questions, the 9
This,
questions.
yeah,
Yeah.
will be on this side
Okay.
because when you do it sequentially, ideally you'll be done with this page, so it doesn't matter. So then you can cut up this side of the page.
I see.
Yeah. So there's a lot of improvement on the book. I just got to do it. I just got to send it out. There was a lot of thinking in it too.
Oh, I bet there was.
I think you're going to really like it. I really like the pixel art one. Oh, I showed you that. That was last week. The
Yep.
pixel art was really good.
Mhm.
So I think I'm just gonna do it. It's 103 pages. 103 pages worth of activities. That's what I have.
It'll be good.
I
It'll be
think that's
good. So,
enough.
so when I think it is. So when I tell Abram, you can go back to the other books if you like. You just continue where you're at.
You know, I think the reason why he wants to go back is because it's easy.
Oh,
You can use it as, maybe you could do is maybe you could use it as a warm up, but this is not your homework.
okay.
You could do that.
Yeah, I could do that.
Just you wanted to work on that book, that's fine. This is your warm up, and then we're going to go into the other books.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
And I'll make sure I do my homework too.
Yeah.
I'll work on my adult book. So
Yeah.
I'll report to you and I'll tell you what page I'm on.
Okay, sounds good. And I'd like, yeah, and it'd be good to know what your friend says about it too.
Yeah, I'll show her my adult book, and she'll see that I've actually worked in it. So I have between now and next Wednesday. So I have 7 days.
Yeah.
I should be
Yeah.
able to get quite a bit done in 7 days, right?
One step at a time, 5 minutes, 10 minutes a day.
Okay. I like that.
Five, 5, 10 minutes a day. Don't do the whole thing. Just 5, 10 minutes a day. That's all you need.
Okay, and it doesn't matter whether I finish the page or not.
It doesn't matter if you finish the page.
That's what I should tell Abram. It doesn't matter whether just 5 to 10 minutes a day. That's it.
Yep. Yep. If you feel like you want to go more, go right ahead. But we're very busy. So
Well, I think we get in this mode that we have to complete it.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Just set a timer.
Set a timer. You're done. You're done.
Yeah, I need to do
Because
that.
this is about improving your brain. This is not about finishing the goal.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yep. Sounds good. All
All
right.
right.
Take it
Good to
easy.
see you.
Yep. Bye.